Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. Sorry for the lateness. As you can see, there is some late arrivals incoming, I suppose, as per usual. One has no excuse. The other two have definitely got excuses.
Why? Who are they?
Well, obviously, Ches and Jay work.
They work.
Yeah.
What about Monts?
Yeah, love. Anyways, make sure you smash the likes. Again, apologies for being late. Look, even Ches is here before Monts. Crazy.
Have you rang him?
Yeah.
Did he answer?
Yeah. He's probably so upset that Trent can speak fluent Spanish. No. Anyways, what do you say, Hooks?
No, man, just murked, man. Battling illness. But
Is this still getting you?
yeah, man. Yeah, man. So just is what it is, man. I was gonna go try to do something this morning, but when I woke up, I was too mad. So
should we do a thing called pray for Hooks or something?
no.
How many times have people told you that you've got to stay hydrated and make sure you keep drinking plenty of fluids?
Hey, I've been drinking beer. Yeah, I've been blacks in the water. So hopefully it's been about a week now. So hopefully day or so, a couple more days.
Yeah. You see all the Chelsea fans getting gassed over 26 minutes of what the lap did last night.
Yeah, but I don't care about this Club World Cup, man. Like personally, is what it. I haven't watched any of the games.
Do you not watch PSG?
Nah, I ain't seen any of the games, man.
PSG was alright. PSG game was alright.
Yeah, what channel are they on?
The Zone. Although I did hear that some of them might be on another channel as well. That's where I saw someone say Channel 4 or something like that.
There's like 26 games that are going to be put on Channel 4 or 5, something like that.
Mad.
Is it Channel 5? I ain't got a clue, but yeah, the Zone's just easier, isn't it?
FIFA are definitely getting it wrong with some things, like clearly. I mean, the amount of people, because the PSG game had 80,000 people at it. The Chelsea game
isn't it during the day though? That's what
that's what I'm saying. That FIFA are getting it wrong. Like
Dabs, you're looking a bit like Cherky's brother or something at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying?
Don't get
If I take these off, my eyes are mashed, bro. Absolutely, hay fever's killing me. Absolutely killing me.
Cherky's brother. You're getting a gas. You're trying to get. I do trying to do, Jay.
I'm not gassing it. I'm just like I see it, bro. I see it. Don't. It's a nice look, man. It's a nice look. Is City playing today?
Nah, smart.
Oh, David, there's no need for that.
Cherky's brother, yeah, more like Cherky's dad.
I mean, that probably makes more sense. I'm probably old enough to be Cherky's dad. Actually, how old is Cherky's 21?
21, yeah.
Yeah, I'm old enough to. I'm old enough to be Cherky's dad. Yeah, I am. So I'll take that. I'm cool with that.
The one thing I wanted to say about this CWC, it's like, is anybody else thinking like Chelsea? I'm more Chelsea than City because City have got a lot of new players into their squad. But how is that like? How are Chelsea gonna will they be fully rested for next season and stuff like that?
Because neither will us. Neither will.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the impacts that this tournament's gonna have on some teams next season. Throwing an extra fight, they could be. Some of these teams could have difficult domestic campaigns as a result of this.
Yeah, well, that's what Rodri said all back in I think October or November last year, and there was big outroar. But he was saying, we're not getting, because if you think about it, quite a lot of Chelsea and City players and the other teams in it, European teams in it, when the season ended, I think they got 2-3 days off.
Yeah.
Then they were off on international duty. And then, from international duty, they literally, some of them flew to Manchester to link up with the team. Some of them, I think, one of them was already over in Canada or something because they'd played on international duty and then they're straight to training. And now they get back, and I think when they get back, if they qualify and get to an X stage, they have 3 weeks before the season starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a bit mad. But you know what? How many times have
it's not even a bit mad?
You know what I say, You know why I say it doesn't really matter as much as what people might think, And this applies to all teams, but mainly Man City at the moment because they're the only ones I can kind of think of. At the start of a season, typically Man City do quite poor for their standards. You know what I
Started
mean?
the season very well.
Do you know what I
last
mean?
season.
Yeah, except for that season, which was weird, right? But then they always go and win the league pretty much 8 out of 9, 10 times or whatever, right? So of the last 10 years. So really and truly, I think they'll be fine.
For me, my view on it is, because my mate who
And
comes
Chelsea, the Chelsea
one of my
stuff.
City mates who comes on the City channel called Alan, he's proper anti it, like proper anti it. Yeah, he's but I'm like, look, at the end of the day, it's just part of, if you want to be seen as a big club, you have to play in things like this. If we win it, we'll celebrate winning it. So therefore, we can't moan about it, because if you can't do both, innit? If you want to, walk around going, oh, we've got the big gold badge, we've got the Club World Cup. If you want to celebrate that, you've just got to swallow it up and fucking accept it, innit? That's
Wait,
part and parcel.
someone remind me quick. Ches, is it up till July? No, start
Yeah,
July.
July. No, mid-July.
Basically, if a team makes it to the final, they could play on July the 15th.
Yeah.
If you make it to
come
the
on,
final.
that's obviously not all teams are going to be
There
doing
we
that.
go. So like
So
most,
players are going to get 3 weeks rest. The Premier League don't
it
start
won't be as
properly
bad
till
as everyone's
15.
making
Yeah,
out.
it doesn't
Everyone's
sound as
looking
bad.
at-
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
me, just like Dap said, like I hear it. People who aren't in it are gonna say it's pointless. No one's turning up in the stadium. But to get there, you have to win the Champions League, which is a whole what Dap's is saying is facts. So if you want to win the Champions League, inevitably you're gonna be in these kind of competitions. So why am I gonna complain? It means I've won the champs. Or
Oh,
other
do you
nations
know?
like
It
Australia.
can also mean you get a better. You might be able to actually secure a player because you won the tournament. Like
Yeah,
100
bro,
million prize money.
120
I
million is
don't mind
bringing
it.
you
Obviously,
votes.
they're well for him in that. I hear it.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear it. But like,
The money's relevant.
money's big. I don't
And
really
it's not
get-
just
yeah.
it's not just the 120 you win. If you win this, you will have more commercial value as well. So you're bringing more money that way. Like it's what it is. It's part of football, man.
Also, can I say one thing? It's only once every 4 years.
Yeah,
People acting like it's every single year. I mean, like
it's once every 4 years as well. And the thing is, like, so Cass, you lot are going on tour.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what Newcastle and Tottenham did.
You lot are
last year.
going on tour. Arsenal are going on tour. Every club's going on tour, and on tour you'll be training every day the same way City and Chelsea are training every day. It's just a bit backwards. Whereas I think City and Chelsea will have this tournament and then have a weird break again, right? Before they're then back to training. That's the weird. It's just backwards, pretty much. It's what it is, man.
to be fair, I don't even think the players have had any rest. They've had Nations League. So they would have played Nations League, then do this, and then they'll have a rest for like 4 or 5 weeks. If you don't make it to the final, then you have to come back for 2 weeks, then play your friendlies, then get to the Prem. I don't mind it. My team won the Champions League. Heritage is there. Everyone else saying you don't care about it are in the Champions League and haven't won it for a while, like Arsenal and Spurs. So I'm Man United. So it is what it is, isn't it? Try and do better.
And what competition are you lot in next season, Cass?
None.
Oh,
we're in none. We're in none. We're in the same competition as yeah.
And they will have a break. It won't like
yeah, they will have a break. Yeah, they will have a break.
Is that lose the dog?
I don't know about City, but I heard yesterday apparently that I think it might have actually been Don saying it on Rance's show that I think 3 weeks your players have. The club is looking to give all players at least 3 weeks.
Maresca said something about
listen, I don't want to hear PSG with no excuses once they catch Thomas Frank's tricky lily whites. Do you know what I mean? Like in the Super Cup. I don't want to hear it.
I forgot that's even happening.
Shit! When
I don't
do
want
you
to
play
hear
them?
it.
When is
Mendes, you know what I mean,
that? Because
But
I went to.
they're gonna have to hold the L. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But the Super Cup, because I went when we were in the Super Cup, I went to it in Athens, yeah, and that was in. I'm pretty certain that was late August, early September.
August the 13th on the Wednesday.
August the 13th. Right, so PSG, PSG are getting no rest.
They're gonna play at Udinese. It's in Italy.
Is that where it is? Italy.
Udinese Stadium.
Ooh. Jay, should go out there. Nice little August break in Italy.
I'm thinking I probably will reach it. Like, I mean, listen. Now that we're European champions, the landscape and our fixture list
big up Jay, man.
It's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
You can say that.
I remember when West Ham was saying that
in August normally. Do you know what I mean? This is new. I'm learning. I'm just trying to go with I'm trying to act like I've been here before, but it can be difficult sometimes, you know, guys.
I was gonna before we move on to like all this transfer news that's been reported recently. Yeah, I saw something this morning. Vicario apparently he can leave.
No, I mean it's one of those where like Vicario's like he's an Italian goalie. He's good. Like he's obviously going to have some interest. You see Milan are doing it like Magnan. Personally, I don't think they can afford Vicario. If I was going to sell Vicario this summer, I'd be looking at like 40 million plus, like minimum kind of thing for him. That's going off what the market's saying. I think he's 28. He's an Italian international. Yeah, so I think it's something in the next couple of years. Maybe you might see how Kinski does against him this season. But yeah, for the time being, like Vicario's like he's a very good shot stopper. That's to me that's kind of like
he needs to beef up. He needs to beef up before he becomes like Kepa or something like that.
I think thing for me is he's not super commanding on crosses, but I honestly think that can be a coaching thing.
That can definitely be a coaching thing.
Yeah, so it's like De Gea improved exponentially on that, like for a period of time, and then it kind of. So yeah, with Vicario, we'll see how it plays out. We've got Kinski. He looked again. It's a coaching thing. Let me see what all of these players look like after a year of development under Thomas Frank. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens with these likes. 600 in the house. Big up, man. If anyone's liked the video at the moment, then amazing. If you haven't done so, if you don't mind, even if you are on your TVs, I know it's a bit of a stretch, but liking the video does help the channel. Also, we haven't been live all weekend, so just get back into the groove, really. With 2 streams a day at least minimum. But bar that, there's a lot of stuff going Chelsea's and Liverpool's way in terms of transfer news this morning. Stuff like Liverpool, their dream. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of obvious. Dream target Isak and all that, but there's talking about, Newcastle were to sell, they would have to go into the region of 140 million. It's complicated, but they said that about Wirtz as well. Do you know what I mean? And there's obviously some movement stuff with Nunes. Could mean that Ekatike could make way instead. Chelsea's contacts for Malik Fofana. What a baller. Liverpool also in the race for him. Liverpool also in the race for him though as well. I'm not the funniest one of them all. Kerkez's dad on literally a podcast that looked quite similar to the overlap settings, saying it's Liverpool or bust. It's Liverpool or nothing. You're going Liverpool. He literally said you're going Liverpool. It's just some minor details. I'm thinking, what?
But in terms of Isak, that money it's I think the problem with that is it's just too much money for a player that could do an ACL and I know obviously you don't want to be risk averse, and is it back-to-back 20-goal seasons he's got in the Premier? It's 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
that's his numbers are impressive. I can't think of any other top strikers, not at top Premier League clubs, who have done 20 goals back-to-back. It's just too much money. But if Liverpool have got the pay, if they can shift Nunes, if they can move some stuff around.
No. They don't need to do that no more, do they? Now, Liverpool, Monsters told us 1,000,000 times, Liverpool are fucking filthy rich now, bro. They don't need to shift no one. Liverpool can just spend as much as they want whenever they want. That's the new agenda with Liverpool, isn't it? They don't need to sell no one. Don't need to get rid of Nunes. They've just got mad money everywhere.
If Liverpool, if
we're all broke, all our clubs are broke, and Liverpool are just filthy rich.
If there's a quote, that comes out, that's like, let's say Ornstein says Liverpool have made inquiries or just anything minor, into Isak. I know Arsenal fans' heads will go into the moon.
But is that the sort?
What do you think Arsenal would go from?
I think. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Sorry. One sec. This is my prediction, and this is for both clubs as well, to be fair. See, I don't think Isak's going to last at Newcastle, obviously. Like, let's be real. Unless Newcastle do an absolute Mazzoline, and you know what? Isak just loves it there. Fair enough. He loves it there. But I feel like the reason why Arsenal are going for someone like Sesko, and the reason why like Liverpool might end up going for someone like Ekatike, who's now rumoured to be at a lower price, is because they might actually be gearing up for next season in terms of a battle for Isak if he wants to leave. Like, you can go get your main number 9 now.
Liverpool.
Yes.
Of course they will.
So you go get your main number 9 now.
Whatever they want now.
If you get your backup striker, not backup, but like if you get your young prodigy of a striker now, that means next season we're gonna wait for that big money signing. That's why I think Arsenal 100%. Wants to wait, maybe, and maybe Liverpool. That's why maybe Liverpool might try and find a move now, if it is possible.
No, they could get it, bro. Liverpool could land on the moon. Liverpool can do anything. Liverpool is special. We all know this. Come on, bro. We all know this. Look, am I lying?
Yeah, but
Liverpool, literally, what Liverpool did last season and what they've done this summer, they're the greatest team in Premier League history. They can achieve whatever they want. They can sign whoever they want.
They should go for Isak. Like Isak is definitely a player that they should go for. Like, I think that they should even go for Isak without selling Nunes and Jota. Like, I don't think that should hinge on them selling Nunes and Jota, because like, if you leave it too long, other people start sniffing around, and maybe Isak wants to go elsewhere.
Would you man come back? Would you lot? Do you reckon if Liverpool started right? So say, although we know probably that Liverpool were talking to Wirtz a while ago, but when the whole Wirtz thing started, it was City and it was Bayern, right? Then Liverpool obviously saw, okay, cool, there's something in this. We're going to go and have him. And they went and robbed him, because that's what Liverpool can do. They can get any player, the minute Liverpool come knocking, that player wants them over anyone, right? So do you think if Liverpool went in for Isak, do you reckon you lot might go, oh, well, if he is actually for sale, what you saying?
They wouldn't go for him.
Potentially. Arsenal?
I want to rule out Arsenal.
A lot of people are speculating. A lot of people are speculating that because we haven't triggered anything on Kerkez or Sesko is probably because we're waiting to see what does develop with Isak. I wouldn't be surprised if we threw our hat in for Isak, but whether we'd get him or not is a...
No, you wouldn't. No one can get any player off of Liverpool.
Big up Troops for the raid, by the way. Much appreciated. Appreciate that very much.
Hey, Dap just made that comment about 5 times in the last 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to keep making it as well, but on purpose.
Obviously.
Yeah. And as I do, I'm going to keep watching the number of people watching go up.
Yeah,
and I'm going to keep seeing Liverpool fans fucking cook me in the chat.
W for Troops in the chat, because just to show him some love in it for that.
Love to Troops.
What's it? The whole thing on Isak. Why wouldn't I don't who said that, by the way? Who said that they might be contemplating this whole delaying on Sesko, delaying on Kerkez? Obviously, I think Sesko is number 1 anyways. That they might actually see. Didn't David Ornstein put something out?
Could actually be Bert's
if I'm
way of
correct,
doing business,
someone in the chat, let me know if I'm correct here. Did David Ornstein not put out an article or something on Athletic or New York Times, wherever the hell it was, saying that clubs will definitely seek out Isak or sound him out to see what the conditions would be?
I think that's what we've been doing with Livramento, and I think we've pretty much been told.
I think you're waiting to the Club World Cup to finish.
No. Bro, from what I'm seeing, we've been trying to sound out this Livramento thing, and we're just literally being told to fuck off. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I thought so. Sammy Mockbell apparently, Big Up Selective, said that Isak is their favorite striker and want him. I mean, Nylon's
Liverpool.
Nylon's also.
I saw yesterday that Liverpool were interested in swapping Nunes for Alvarez as well. That
got the rubbish by Fabrizio today.
Good.
It's impossible. He said it's impossible, not possible or complicated. He said impossible.
Because I'm interested in a fucking Beyonce and fucking 15 million gangbang, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
I saw that. Arsenal priorities Isak, and he put Liverpool's name in there as well.
I think it's pretty clear that Liverpool do want him, but if Liverpool get him, then.
Oh my god! Again, I say this a bit too much here, but I said I'd legit punch the screening.
I was just gonna say
I'll punch the screening.
Oh yeah, done, bro. What'd you say? What'd you say, bro?
What? Who?
What'd you say, Jay?
I was just saying that Christina Milian. That's a blast from the past reference.
Bro, I'm Jay, I'm 42 years old. Christina Milian was my crush.
I'm getting up there in years. I'm trying to keep up with the kids. I can't use AM to PM as a reference. You know what I mean? It's going to expose me.
You can't. Well, you can't use. Was it Dip It Low? The other one was.
Yeah.
You can't use that now. You can't use that.
Hey, Christina Milian.
That's PM. That was one with Jeezy on, wasn't it?
I'll just say like Houdini, do a leaper or something. Pretend I'm down with the kids.
That was my that was my one I'm allowed to cheat with. Like if I'm ever out,
I hear it.
I mean, it's the name.
I don't get that. Like, I mean, are you like
The name in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh
similar
shit.
to it?
Oh yeah, allow it. God, yeah.
Yeah, but
Actually,
I was saying, but in terms of that,
See what she
you
looks
know,
like,
just on taking it on a tangent, you know, when you have a partner and you say,
Bro,
listen, you're allowed one
she's
person.
still buff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like why would you say like someone that you're not going to see like Christina Milian? Why would you say Sarah from the pub or something like that?
You say, bro, your cousin that we see twice a year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, what do you mean? Like, the bitch you see at Christmas. Right, what do you mean, Christina Milian?
Alright, look at you. Hey, you lot in the chat, yeah, are not a nasty, bro. You lot, you know.
Oh,
exactly
they haven't
what
taken it back where.
No, they say
Right,
some great names. There's some great names in there. Ches looks so disinterested. And look, Mons comes on the screen as soon as he hears all of them.
As soon as he hears girls' names,
as soon as he hears the chocolate 11, he's like, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Man's out here saying
caramel 11.
Bro, there's people out here saying.
Did someone say Lauren London? Oh, what?
Now, Jay, I can fully imagine you, Jay, going and dropping the fucking. Your
Oh,
girl goes,
yeah,
you're
bro,
allowed
like,
one cheat,
bro,
and you go,
but
yeah. You know, you're a best friend from school that you haven't seen for a couple of years. Yeah, I'm going with her.
I'm a big fan of modernizing my language. It's the same logic, but you just got to update your references. You know what I mean? You just got to be down for that. So listen, don't worry. There's plenty of lighties who are looking great nowadays. We'll get together afterwards, compare notes. You know what I mean? Come on.
What are Christina Milian?
Oh,
Have you seen? I was
thinking a bit of a shanty in there. Don't mind that. Don't mind it.
Bro, do you know there was one point where Little Wayne, I swear down, there was one point where Little Wayne had bagged Lauren London and Christina Milian at the same time. I was like, you chief, bro.
You with him, innit?
Yeah.
And is he like 5'8"? Or is even 5'8"?
No,
that's probably shorter than that, isn't it?
And to be fair, at that time he had the Up in the Club remix with Beyonce as well, and it was like, for fuck's sake, this guy.
Up in the club. Man's gonna say bump in a second. I swear to God.
Pause on that one, bro. Pause on that one. That one had a certain man's fingers all over it. Pause.
Right. Yesterday we got zombies, and then now today we got gal. You know what I'm saying, from the past. You know what I mean? What are you saying? What's Isak, man? Let's get back on track, man, because Ches looks like he done like talking about girls, innit?
Oh, that's rude. That's not too much on my man Ches. You know, Ches, ignore. Ches, you are looking a bit tan though. Where in the world are you?
He's probably been to the Maldives again. The map, and we ain't even noticed.
Bro's never in the country, like.
Bro's never here, like.
No. I went to Kai Music Festival. I went.
Oh, nice.
Where's that? Where's that?
Is that in Germany? Is it
No, they're German, but they were in London.
Oh,
whereabouts? Wait, is that the thing that was in Bradford by any chance?
It was in Acton, South.
Yeah, no, because I was playing in the 4G.
Yeah, it was busy.
The 4G. Brother, I want. See, when I said about the Sunday, yeah, when I'm going into they were going into this park or whatever the hell it was, yeah. I don't know where it was, yeah. I actually stuffed a lot.
What type of music was
it? Bro. I don't even know what to call it.
Our music is like deep house, isn't it?
House / slight techno.
Yeah, where was it?
This is all different music, isn't it?
Ches, where was it?
Brentford Acton.
Where?
Brentford / Acton.
Yeah, well, not my ex, but a girl I was seeing before. Was it Sunday, Ches?
Sorry?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, my ex went.
When I say this, the Nyash on display. The Nyash on display.
There's a lot of people. There.
It was like a 7-to-1 ratio.
That was mad.
It was a 7-to-1 ratio. Bro, do you get
it? That's an Afro house is cooking like that.
Yeah, Afro House brings that.
That's all Mykonos was just. Mykonos was literally just
imagine like
Afro
Mykonos
house.
kind of festivals in London.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If you know, innit? Is what it is.
I go. Yeah, that was there. I just crossing the road. Nash. It's like what? Like we're talking. Not even like, bro.
Man
we're
thought
talking
he was Pac-Man,
bro. Fam. Do you get it? I'm gonna check out From today. I'm gonna watch it today, probably later on. But anyway,
you're gonna watch what?
It's called From.
You haven't watched From?
Right.
No, I haven't.
Cold,
bro. You've not watched From? That's
I never heard of it. Then I saw the actor.
No, bro. I've mentioned it on stream before. I mentioned From on a few streams, bro.
Yeah, so have I. Bro, From is cold. I've mentioned it in group chats, bro. From is cold.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What about the guy from Newcastle at the moment?
The Swedish fellow.
The Swedish one. Yeah, that one.
listen, man. I already said that. Like, I try and keep the other guy away. The guy with the glasses, the guy with the shades. I don't really like my alter ego. I try and keep him over there as much as possible because I'd hate me too, innit? I can't lie, you lot. I'd hate me too. So if you lot again with Verts and you know the whole big business thing, and I'm better than everyone, you man aren't in my tax bracket, all that shit. Like that's just the taster of what would actually happen if I was to sign Isak. If I was to sign Isak, yeah, I might need to start.
Bro. No, you will. You know you will. You will, because you can do that.
Listen, hey, I know what I can do. That, you know,
well,
but as I said,
you don't seem too confident. I don't know. I expect more confidence from you as a Liverpool fan. You lot can get whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
So no. Hold on. No, get it right. It's my world, and you guys just living in it. Let's just get it right for once. You know what I'm saying?
I live in another man's world, but yeah,
I hear it. But this is y'all ain't got a choice, man. This is my world right now. I'm the Premier League champion now. We was living in your world for 4 years straight. We escaped. I escaped the Matrix. I escaped the Matrix, innit?
But no, so you can get. Let's not digress. You can get Isak if you want him. It's just, do you want him?
No, I wouldn't say it's that simple. As Fabrizio said, it's complicated. It's very complicated. So
not for Liverpool. Nah.
Yeah. Things can be complicated. We don't live in a
Liverpool. The knock's different in it when Liverpool comes.
I didn't say the knock's different. I just said Liverpool. I mean, they're not completely different. It's more so about the deal being complicated from a Newcastle perspective. I don't think him being open to. I feel like Isak will go to.
What do you mean? They don't want to sell the player to you.
Exactly.
That's not complicated. That's very
you know
simple.
what I mean?
We do not want to sell you our player.
No, as if the player. Hold on, Jay. As if the player would be on the move, but the club is just saying no. That's what I mean. Where it's complicated for us.
Yeah, but so, Isak hasn't. You know, like obviously he hasn't been like, hey, I want to leave. I'm unhappy in this relationship. He's still very much like going through the motions.
Yes. Well, why does it have to be? Wait, hold on. Why does it have to be?
Liverpool come?
Hold on. Yes, Jay, you should know this. It's not about I'm unhappy in this relationship. It's can you be happier?
Well, I mean, the thing is,
you might be happy, but can you be happier?
Well, grass is always greener.
Newcastle saying the grass is green where you water it.
I'm pretty sure Wirtz wasn't unhappy. Was Wirtz unhappy? Was Wirtz unhappy, Jay?
I'm not saying you're not unhappy. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying was Wirtz unhappy?
Was Trent unhappy? Was Trent unhappy?
Liverpool is quite a big step up from Leverkusen still. But
I don't think Wirtz was unhappy.
And I think Newcastle to Liverpool obviously is naturally a step up.
Yeah, there's no way he was unhappy.
Premier League, like in the Premier League, it's difficult.
I think that you're seeing an exodus from Leverkusen at the moment because Xabi Alonso left them.
Yeah.
Like even Xhaka's leaving, so that's probably why.
Is he? Where's he going?
Xhaka's like 40.
Milan.
Yeah, but I think it's natural. Hooks, it's a natural evolution.
Right, this replacement.
Do you know what I mean? It's a natural evolution of their project. They had a project, they won, people leave, you know.
Hooks would understand because the team doesn't win.
No, but I just don't think that any of them leave.
I didn't say that.
I don't think any of them leave if Xabi Alonso stays.
Yeah, but the thing is like you've gone to Leverkusen. You've gone to Leverkusen. They went unbeaten. They went unbeaten. They like, what else is there to do in Leverkusen? Ten Hag has just rocked. If I had gone unbeaten with Xabi Alonso and then Ten Hag rocks up, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving as well.
Spurs was unhappy. Ten Hag just rocked up.
Easy transfer, man. What? Was it easy transfer? And you man still got pinned for 150 M's. Love.
What?
But Liverpool do have quite.
Well, did you not see the actual price? Oh wait, yeah, Ches. You know what? I hear it. You're not been here.
I didn't see. Wait, what was the actual price?
Hold on, that's cheeky from you, Mr. Made a video to have to change it.
No, yeah, I know. But the bottom line is, I was actually right in the end. I was actually right.
How much is it?
By the way, Ches, yeah, the UEFA president said the UEFA Conference League is not a major trophy.
I wish I could.
Oh no!
Everyone's catching shots today.
Literally, it's on BR Football as well. Like he said it, like quotation marks and everything.
Who called it a major? I didn't call it a major.
I mean, just He
No,
just
you
said that.
might
I just said
regret
he
it.
said it.
I said it's at the same level.
I
like
just
a
said
Carabao.
that. He said that, innit? I'm just.
Here's
I'm
the question, actually.
laying the message.
Who thinks the Carabao Cup's a major?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, that's how
No
I
one.
see. That's how I see the Conference League. It's like the third tier.
Carabao Cup's not
Like,
major.
yeah, that's how I see it.
I mean, unless my
I
team wins it, then it's a major. Then.
The Carabao Cup's above the
I
Conference
think
League.
it's a major trophy. I think
Oh, Mons, give it a rest, man.
All right, when you leave it, bro.
Hold on, Jay. What are you trying to say, Jay?
Wait,
You
hold
think
on,
the
hold on.
Carabao's a
No,
major?
We're having three different conversations.
Hold on,
Firstly,
sorry.
Mons, give it a rest.
On the League Cup, yeah, I do think the League Cup is a major trophy, and I think it's transitioned in the last few years.
Oh, Jane, man,
because people,
please.
no, hold on, one sec, because people now know how difficult it is to win a trophy. Any trophy now has gone up in value.
What do you mean we all know? It's only Hooks' team that knows that.
No, bro, listen. With all due respect, I saw the final four in the League Cup being Spurs, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Arsenal, and all of those.
That's harder than all the Conference League teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of those four teams are trying to get Arsenal to win that competition.
You are known to it, innit? You are known to it.
Hey, Jay, I like that one. Jay, that's quality answer.
Hey, Jay, I hear you. I hear you. You weren't known to it, innit? Yeah. Just saying.
Bro, this is what it is. It's all that traveling. So it's not the difficulty of the teams, it's the difficulty of the traveling. I hear it.
No, but
Yeah,
the only thing I'm going to give Ches, though.
Yeah, Kazakhstan and
I'm not hyping it up. I'm just saying, don't disrespect
any of the Stans ones, man.
Bro, you're telling us that it's that the Conference League is over the League Cup. You're mad. You're going.
No,
You're
hold on.
European trophy, please.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'd rather
European. Ches, I've got the most European trophies. It don't matter.
Once you're not even in the Club World Cup, please.
Barcelona are in the Club World Cup.
Once you're not in the Club World Cup.
How are you flexing the competition?
The point is,
the Ballers League was bigger than the Club World Cup. Give it a rest.
Where's my napkin gone?
Give it a rest.
Give it a rest. Where's my napkin?
And it's tuning into the Ballers. You got teams.
Where's my napkin? Because this guy's talking to me like it's in the Club World Cup. You go watch my football club and tell you about European trophies. Yeah?
What?
Don't talk to me about European trophies.
I've got more European trophies than you. I've got more than you.
When was the last time you won one?
But hold on.
Have some respect then. Have some respect.
Guys, once
you won a European trophy, you won the Conference League.
No, I've won the Champions League more recently than you, brother.
You won the champs. You won the champs in 2021.
And now you're stuttering. I still won the champs more recently than you, and you haven't.
Yeah,
that's the champs in 2021.
Hold on. No,
let Jay.
Hold on. You won the champs in 2021.
My bad, Jay.
Relax.
Because this guy
that's like you won the Champions League yesterday, man.
It's just made. What? I can't be bothered now. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
See what
that's crazy. You not done.
Hi, Jay. Cass said to me before the show, I wonder if Jay's going to lose it today. Yep.
Just by the way, it's good to have you back. By the way, it's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. In the champs, of course. Because a couple of years we didn't see you for a minute. So
even your Wi-Fi don't agree with you. Allow it.
Oh please,
you're quite far away, Jay. You're quite far away. Your mic, Jay. Your mic.
Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to say, obviously, to win the Conference League, you have to either finish top 7 or win the League Cup. So in theory, you have to be fair and say it's in theory. Winning the Conference League is not just the Conference League. It's the season before that gets you into the Conference League in the first place. You can't win the Conference League without winning the League Cup. So ergo, the Conference League in theory has to be more difficult to win than the League Cup.
Chelsea won the Conference League without winning the League Cup.
Yeah, but because the winner of the League Cup,
they only won
the winner of the League Cup was Newcastle, who qualified for the Champions League. So the additional place went to the league. So essentially, again, you still had to finish top 8 in the top 7 in the Premier League to qualify for the League Cup in the first instance.
Jay, that's not true. If they didn't make Champions League, there would have been 2 teams in the Conference League.
No, they would make Europa League. Newcastle.
No, they wouldn't. There would just be one. It's just one. It's just one.
So wait, if they won the Carabao Cup, didn't make top 4, but then we got 6th place and made out won Europa League, I said 2 teams would have been in there.
No. What I'm basically saying is the League Cup is how you qualify for the Conference League. Unless the winner of the League Cup qualifies for a higher ranking European qualification through the Premier League, Therefore, that place will then go to the Premier League.
You get it for being 7th, no?
No, it's the League Cup that gets it. It only goes to 7th place if the winner of the League Cup qualifies for the Europa League or the Champions League.
No, that's not true.
Anyway.
What do you mean that's not true? It's fucking true. The Conference League place is associated with the League Cup. Win the League Cup, go to the Conference League. If you, are you guys stupid? Like that's the qualification. Like
I'm letting him waffle. It is what it is.
What are you talking about? That's how you qualify.
This League Cup skirmish, man.
Once you haven't won European trophy.
Why are people saying that's not true? People sweeping. You win the League Cup and you go into the Conference League unless you finish higher than that.
I'm the Premier League champion, Ches. Give it a rest.
No, but I'm just telling you, go in another Champions League before
Champions League. You can't. What, bro? No one can chat to me.
You lost to Atlanta and you lost in the Champions League. Don't talk about Champions League.
You beat Betis in the final and you're doing knee sides.
Half a decade since you won it. Have some
decorum. Ches, you're doing knee sides on concrete for winning the Conference League, bro.
All right, can we move on?
Europa League, Premier League table. Conference League, winning the League Cup unless you finish higher. It's so simple, man.
Simple maths. You should know about that.
It's so simple. Why do people say this isn't true? This is it's actually infuriating me. We're trying to educate the stream, and the stream doesn't want to be educated. Like, I'm just so disappointed.
What do you mean? Ches went to Windsor and Eton, bro. There's no educating him.
It's very true. It's very true. Like, it's very true.
Come on, man. This guy's having like, what? How else do you think he's able to go to Maldives 5 times a year, bro? Come on, man. Big up Ches though. Love that for you, man. It's been 4,000 people that have passed through the stream, and only 281 out of those 4,000 have liked the stream. So I'm pretty sure that means most people that's in the live chat at the moment.
Like the video if you think Liverpool can do whatever they want.
Yeah, like the video if you think you're going to get Isak.
And if they think we'll win Champions League next season.
Yeah, just like.
Actually, like the video if you think Liverpool are going to retain a trophy at last.
Like the video if you think Mox is finally going to see UCL in half a decade.
What? Fuck's sake.
This guy's too
Champions League to Liverpool. Even I'm not doing that.
What?
Even I'm not doing that.
The thing is that Ches thinks he's doing. The thing is, Ches thinks he's doing something right now. Like it's killing
no, but that's no, it is.
I'm telling you, man, knee sliding on concrete.
Actually, saw a kidney slide on concrete this morning. Mental.
I'm looking at Liverpool.
Big up him, man. That's personality building, man.
It's killing me, bro. Ches is talking about Europe while coming from the Conference League, bro. It's so dark, fam. Please.
I got European heritage. I can say what I want.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You have more than me. So
let's keep it on to Liverpool's anyways whole transfer saga. Kerkez's dad yesterday decided he wanted to just like, you know what, bundle your bombers.
What? And he dropped on.
He dropped the bomber. I'm dropping the bomber. He dropped the bomber.
That is sick. That is sick. If I was a footballer's dad, I'd fuck Ornstein.
I know this has been dragged out, Monch, but that's hilarious. Vert's first. I don't know what's going on over at Liverpool. Vert's first done it on Instagram, pretty much said, I'm basically like, I'm going to Liverpool, pretty much, And then Kerkez's dad on our whole podcast, it's Liverpool, bro. Like, doesn't give a shit. There's no respect for the journalist.
He looked at Son in the eye. He looked at Son in the eye.
He looked at him in the eye as well. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Mental. And no word. And it's Kerkez is just sitting there, just nodding his head like he can't say nothing out of respect, innit? No NDA, nothing. Dad's just telling him, you're going Liverpool, bro. Like, and then Kerkez said, I'm gonna win the Champions League for Liverpool. Like that's what is.
You know what it is? It's a little trend. It is a little trend at the moment. This season, where obviously, like, Frimpong, like, Mum, Dad, look, I'm playing for your team. You know what I'm saying? That was nice to see from Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Florian, it was only Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? I hear it. Had the meeting with Pep and that, and Pep was mad stressed about the marriage and that. So he was like, it's a bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Now we're looking at Kerkez and he's like, there's no one else in this race, man. Dad's looking at me in the eye.
Come out. Did you not see it actually came out why he turned down City?
Yeah, because of the contract, because Pep
isn't staying after 2
years. It was one of the reasons, and it was one of the main reasons, But that's a valid reason, though.
Yeah,
why am I going to go to the team? Man, you don't even know if you're going to be here next year. What am I doing?
No, he wins next year. He's got 2 years left, but he wanted him longer than that.
Yeah. So basically, if Pep had a 5-year contract, he'd be a Man City player.
We don't know. Well, that was one of the reasons.
Depends. If you're a Liverpool fan yourself, it's one of the reasons. If you're a City fan,
it's one of the reasons.
Yeah,
you've seen the whole article. Like there's a culmination of things. That's one of the main reasons that come out. So, but that's true. Though. That's a valid reason. Why am I
it's a valid reason.
That's a valid reason.
Especially when you don't know who the replacing manager is.
Yeah,
but it's still City though. Like I'm sorry, like I know Pep's.
But the thing is,
one of the greatest managers of all time.
But you see what Monts is right. But you see with these type of players, it's a bit like I remember when
you guaranteed.
That is. I hear what you're saying, but you're allowed to ask for specific things, and that might only have been one of the reasons. But that might have been one of the reasons. It was like. Well, that's enough. I know that Slot's going to be there for the next 5.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's what I was going to say, though. Pep's contract 2027, correct?
Yeah, he's leaving after that.
But who says Slot's going to be in 2027? Someone else could just pick him up, or he might just leave, or something just might happen. There's no guarantee that Slot's leaving. But right now, it's a guarantee, but I'm just saying...
But contract length just gives you more of a something to lean on. Do you know what I'm saying? At least you can say, if Slot was to leave, it's because he's been sacked, or... Again, maybe, I don't know, like a team picks him up. Do you know, it could be one of those reasons. But if Pep's contract actually ends in 2027, then just contractually, you won't be here 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
And also, Richard Hughes, the Kerkez' dad also said in a podcast, it says, if Richard Hughes said that we're going to India, we are going to India. Like, that's how much he trusts him. Do you get it? Like, that's an actual quote, by the way. Because he says he's the one that brought us to the club and he changed our lives, basically, blah, 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 blah. So he's got a lot of loyalties to your director of football.
Actually, did you hear what while we're talking about what players said, did you hear what your ex-goalkeeper said, Ches? Let me just read this. I'm off after this, but so the goalkeeper, Marcus Bettinelli, said, Chelsea is a huge team and I loved the 4 years I was there. But when you get a phone call from Man City, a huge chance to work with winners and Pep, who has won everything in his career, to learn from him and see how he works and see the mentality that he has in this team, it was near impossible to say no. I've always been a London boy, but when Man City phone, these ideas go out the window because you only have one chance to go and be round winners. Anyway, on that note, I'm out. Peace.
Oh, but I thought you guys won they won the Conference League though.
They won the Conference League recently. What are you on about, man?
And I hope they won the Conference League though now.
They won the Conference League though, no?
Which made them have a better season than every. What?
It'll make them winners.
What was the recent? Oh, the flexing that Champions League in 2021. No.
The rage baiting stinks. That's what I would say.
That's mad.
What?
Should we all just need slide on concrete now?
I just want to clarify. The Club World Cup is big. Is big, right, Ches? I just want to clarify. It's big.
You're talking about it right now, so it must be big.
No, I'm asking you because I personally don't rate it, but you think it's big. Right?
Let me ask you a question. Where do you rank it in terms of?
No, I'm not asking. No, I'm asking you.
You don't rate it. What does that?
How about you answer my question first before asking?
Yeah, but you didn't clarify your point of view to answer.
I don't need to clarify my point of view. I'm trying to find out your point of view. The Club World Cup is big.
What do you mean by you don't rate it? Don't rate it how?
Bro, why can't you answer a question? I want to clarify. The Club World Cup it's a big deal, right?
When did I ever say it's a big deal?
Oh, so it's not a big deal.
You make it out like it's a big
deal. Are you telling me or asking me or telling me what I said?
Bro, is it a big deal? Yes or no? It's not hard.
Why don't you just ask me how do you rank it and I'll tell you? Why are you telling me
I don't care where you rank it. I want to know, is it a big deal?
I don't know. I don't know.
This guy's a
bit of an oxymoron. It's like I don't care how you rank it. I just want to know if you rate it.
That doesn't make sense what he's saying. He's like, I don't know, but you think it's a big deal.
But he's the same guy that came in the start of the stream. The only people that are saying that is not a good thing to be in. Arsenal fans and Tottenham fans. But now all of a sudden you can't say it's a big deal.
No, but what I'm saying is
cool. Cool. Where do you rank it? Where do you rank it?
It's got to build a bit of prestige
for you. They speak for you and answer the questions they ask you. It doesn't make sense.
Don't answer the question.
I'm trying to. You talk to me.
No, you're not. Okay, go on. Answer.
Oh, so you are going to let me speak?
Go on.
So now you're admitting you interrupted me. Anyway,
go on.
The point I'm trying to make is some people, that's you, Monty, looking at, need to read the room, and Kaz as well, because you lot haven't won Champions League in a long time. So my point is,
I won it 6 years ago. You won it 4 years ago.
Once you're nibbling, I haven't even finished my point. But
No,
anyway,
but just state facts. Like,
I didn't address just you, just everybody in the room.
No. But if 6 years and 4 years, it's not different. I'm saying there's not a difference between 6 years and 4 years.
Let me try to answer Hook's question. The thing is,
I don't think you went to Windsor.
To be real, Hooks, to be real,
massive
it's new in it. It's a new competition, and these things don't just thrive straight away. So if better competition, better games happen, PSG versus XYZ, the hype increases, more people in the stadium, then people will probably start rating it highly. It's brand new, so I don't know how to rate it, to be fair. But I'll still class it as a top trophy to win. Because you get it for the next 4 years, you've won the Champions League to get in there, or you're a top club in your league. So by proxy, I'm going to rate it higher than other competitions, right? But here's the problem. When fans are Arsenal fans, Liverpool are excused because they got European heritage.
What competitions do you rate higher then? We don't need to talk about Arsenal.
But when Arsenal fans, for example, are like telling me they don't care about it, I'm like, hold on, guys. Read the flipping room. You don't win.
I've never cared about it.
You don't win nothing. So don't be telling me about what competition.
I've never cared about it.
Don't win something and then talk to me after.
I've actually never cared about it, and you've always had to win the Champions League to get into it. So I've never cared about it.
Yeah, to be fair, let's be real. We can't rank can we be honest? Can we be honest though? Yeah, like we're not in it. Yeah, so if you're in it, you're probably going to care about it a lot more. And it's a new format, so we don't even know. We can't even rank it yet. Because you know what? Let me land this share a little bit, because you know, like during Champions League, sometimes you're playing against teams like I've never fucking really heard of. If not, like they don't even cross my mind. Correct. So when you go to the Club World Cup, yeah, I don't know. Someone from fucking Cyprus could be in it.
What you mean Sheriff, who beat Real Madrid?
Yeah, he could not, but it could be anybody though, bro. Like someone from Hungary or something like that kind of thing. What I'm trying to say is though, is when it gets to the semi-finals, or no, it's not semi-finals. Sorry, the round of 16 or quarterfinals of the Club World Cup, you might find that Boca Juniors, who nearly rocked Benfica yesterday, yeah, by the way, out of all teams, might be actually a good game. No, the round of 16 could be quite entertaining. We don't know yet because it's all early stages.
Very early.
That's what that is. So we don't know what it's really about yet. For
example, Kaz, let me tell you this. If, for example, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea and City were all to win the UCL in the next 4 years, we'd all be in the Club World Cup. And that way...
They wouldn't.
But you know what I'm trying to say?
It's the coefficient. Like,
it's the coefficient.
Because Barcelona aren't in it, but Atletico are. But
Mont, I thought it was like if you win it, you automatically get entered, no?
So recent winners. So remember, if they just done it off recent winners, there'd only be like 7-8 teams.
But it's off the last 4 years.
So, yeah, but of the last 4 years, if you win it, you get.
If Liverpool or Arsenal won the Champions League within the next 4 years, yeah, you wouldn't get in. You would be in it because you're outside of the 4 year period.
But it depends, and again, it depends on the coefficient as well. Fair
enough. But my point is, if more like big six clubs were in it, I think a lot more people would see it as like a one-up to win a European.
I'm just clowning. I don't think it's a small competition because
I'm not saying it's big. I'm not saying it's small. I'm saying I can't rank it. So when Hooks is going to me, where do you rank it? It's like it's my first time being in it, so I don't know. It's like I don't know what to rank it. But what I'm not gonna have is people saying to me it's irrelevant, it's rubbish and boring. When to get there, you have to be a top team in your league, or you have to win the UCL. So let's have some respect.
No, you don't actually have to win the UCL to get in.
Hooks, I like the fact that you know all the rules because you're not in it. I don't.
I like football, so I had to consider.
Also, you're researching.
You don't actually have to win the Champions League to get into it.
Hey, Jay, he's doing very research. I care. I'm just there to watch.
You know what? Now Hooks is ill at the moment. Allow it, please.
No, I just need to say I got what I needed. He said it was a top trophy. I got what I needed. So now when Chelsea get knocked out,
did I say that?
You can't say, but I don't even really care about it, you know. Like
Ches trying to drop those hypersonic missiles, bro. Can't
defend it. Top trophy. That's what Hook said.
No, you actually said it was top trophy. Like, wait, what's the? Okay, cool. It's around about 45 to 49. Okay, cool. If I need to go find the evidence, I'll go find it. You said you called it a top trophy.
Alex says all the Chelsea chests when the club is running on Epstein Island, settings down at the bridge. That's crazy.
You clearly rattled.
I was going to say, what we said about Malik Fofana real quick.
You know what? I've been looking at him. I think
Oi, have you seen? Oi, have you seen? You see this?
Chez, stop it. Chez,
No, he's not lying.
Listen, I like Fofana. I think he's a good player, but we were having these same conversations 2 years ago about Angelo, Kennedy Pies. We have these conversations.
No. Wait, one second.
Every time they say they always say the next winger is going to be different. And then a year later,
I was about to say
the same conversation about them buying young wingers. I'm sorry.
Jason.
No.
Jay, do you know what I was about to say?
You're linked as well, by the way. You're in for him as well.
Hey, Jay, I was just about to tell you, I actually prefer Gittins.
Bro, listen. Chelsea's model, are you honestly telling me you couldn't have stacked some of this money together and just bought a top left winger? Like, I know your model.
That's not the model, though. You just contradicted yourself.
No, bro. Like, you're buying players like Moriera and Angelo and even Kennedy. You guys told me, Kennedy, wait till he turns 18 like a pedophile. He gets to 18 and you're sending him to Strasbourg. I'm like, what the fuck? So, listen, Chet, I'm over it. You spent about 100 million trying to replace
you. You didn't get asked the questions. Let me answer it now.
Okay, fine.
On Fofana, he looks like a baller, played well in Europa League. He's not got the greatest output, but to kind of clarify my point, Jay, the whole point of the model is to buy like these young players who've got that potential and see which one lands. It's literally simple as that. So as much as I agree with you, Jay, if it was my idea, I would probably just get the best left wing on the market, i.e. Nico or Rodrigo. But that's not their model. And I understand.
But this looks better though. Like Malik Fofana, like I can imagine.
He's a better profile.
He's better than Gittins. I don't care what anyone tells me.
I don't know.
I don't care what anyone tells me. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, we love to mention the name profile on this particular show. Yeah, Jay loves the word profile. I like the word profile because it's cool. Now, if you look at Luis Diaz, yeah, Malik Fofana is a similar profile, proper old school winger, beat your man, 1v1, demonic demon, whatever you want to call it. Alliterations, however you want to spell it up, yeah. The only issue is he's got a little bit of an injury, like you can get injured quite a lot, yeah. I find just like little niggles here and there, right? But when we see the way Maresca wants to play, when he wants the guys out wide to take on a man, to therefore create a lot more space so these fullbacks can do what they do best, yeah. When you're going to look at Esteval, yeah, who can do everything, cool, whatever. If you want to talk about actual winger potential, yeah, that actually can do what Maresca wants to do, then Gittins is not that guy. Malik Fofana suits that, for me, a lot better. Do you know what I mean? He's a Diaz profile, old school wingers that want to take on their man. Their end product might be not amazing, but they're going to create situations. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go there and hit the ground rocking or running or whatever, right? But if you're going to go and do this, youth project kind of thing that Chelsea loves so much, then I think Fofana is definitely a great pickup for the price that they are asking for, rather than the Gittins who they're asking for, 55 million? I think I'd rather go get the 40 million Fofana.
The thing is, Kaz, Richard Romano came out yesterday and said, like, we're trying to get for 2 left wingers. People keep arguing with me. Chelsea, in my opinion, will buy 2 left wingers. And depending on what happens to Noni or Jackson, I think Noni will go, not Jackson. We'll get another.
Madueke's gone, man. Let's be real.
I don't think.
Jay, one sec, man. Let me land my point. Yeah, let me land my point. I think that Chelsea, in my opinion, are looking at Gittins as the more not established, but he's got a bit more experience in it, paying the chance, paying the and whatnot. And Fofana might come in as well as him to replace someone like a Mudryk. Do you get it? Ekitike has been looked at as the forward to play as like maybe a number 9 or a winger, and I think Noni would be the one who leaves. So it wouldn't be inconceivable to me to say, which is my point, that I think we could get both Gittins and Fofana. Now, it does depend on the price as well, because combined total of 80 million for both of them is a bit mad.
You could probably get whatever you sold Madueke for, you could definitely run up for Fofana.
You can use that money for fun, definitely. That's my point.
Hold on, but I don't. You're selling Madueke and getting wingers who are inferior to him. Like,
no, he's got a way higher ceiling than him, man. But Madueke's ceiling. You know what? Would you not say? Would you not say, Jay?
But we're talking. Go on. But we're talking about ceiling, and the floor's built on quicksand. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I hear what you're saying. You go get yourself a top winger, rather than looking at young players all the time. We know that already, yeah. But I feel like Madueke's ceiling of potential has already been hit. I think this is the best we're going to see of Madueke personally. Where Fofana's got, obviously, I think he's a few years younger than him, but Dwake's still got a long way to go. But his potential at the moment, obviously, that needs to be refined and see what happens with him. He's as a proper winger, you never know, innit? Like Madueke, that series is done now, man. End the series.
Can I just say something real? Listen, I am not a hater, right? And I was thinking about this before. People sometimes listen to me talk and think I'm a hater. No. What actually happens is we don't actually talk about Tottenham all that much on the show. So you don't get to hear me make my opinions on Tottenham players. Therefore, you think I'm hated when really I keep the same energy across everything. It's just you haven't heard me talk about Tottenham. That's the point I just wanted to make. Sorry, Kaz, back to you.
No. That's all.
Maybe it's just hater energy.
It's not even hater energy.
Maybe the actual hater energy all comes from Ches.
Exactly.
It feeds out to everyone else.
Fair enough.
If you're spending 1.6 billion, if you're spending 1.6 billion,
knee slide on concrete. Knee slide on concrete.
25, like buying youngsters, yeah. Right. Listen, like I don't mind if people think I talk too much. I'm telling you, yeah. If you're still running the same play, you've already got Quenda, you've got Esteval, you've got Kenny. Yeah. Right? At what point is enough enough?
Look, she's coming next year. Listen, Jay, all these questions, so many answers. We're just going to find out. You know,
can I just say quickly?
I think Club World Cup gets the gold badge for 4 years. I rocking.
And you know what's so funny, Jay? I say this point all the time. People don't know what to say. The same things we said this year, last year on these very shows and all the shows I do every single week, were telling me, it won't be good enough to do this. It won't be good enough to do that. Now I don't even rank top 4 and conversations like that. And we still done. And now the goalpost has moved to we're still doing it. Well, clearly. In their head, it's
about fucking time. All that money spent, you finally got.
That's my point. People said
fucking time.
No. What do you mean about time? When did they join?
2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. No.
Exactly. And what did they do to the squad? What did they do to the squad when they joined?
Didn't he say by the 4th window you'd all be challenging?
Who did they buy in their first window, bro? Tell me.
I don't remember who. I don't remember.
Barleys, Aubameyang, Sterling's, all those scrubs, and they're like, what? This don't even work because we got the experience and it still didn't work. So what they did is went, bun that, we'll do it the squad because the squad needed a redo from the Champions League final times. Get all these young players in. I don't agree with the whole setup. I agree with Jay to a certain degree. But my thing is, people going, we won't get top 4. We get top 4, and it's why he's celebrating top 4 with these young players. You should have got it anyway. I
didn't tell you not to sell. I said sliding on concrete for the fair.
Not you, because you did apologize to me December, cool, whatever. I'm saying that overall, the point of view was last year, it won't work, tear. It works to get top 4. People said it wouldn't work, and now we're still doing the model, yeah.
Well, by my standards, you actually underperformed.
Yeah, because you believe us top 3, fair enough. You want an anomaly,
but no. Let me just say as well. Like, I just feel like I've heard more about your like Conference League more than Jay spoken about his Europa League.
Yeah,
and like this is what I mean. Like, and boy, like if you're gonna spend 1.6 billion. Like you just can't be in that knee sliding on concrete.
They finished 17th. We finished 4th.
Brother,
that's what I say. Months they're playing football at lunchtime in their school shoes, and eventually they're gonna have to come home and explain to mom why
they're kicking sense. Jay, man, are kicking ball in wallabies, bro. Wallabies.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Those kickers cost £70.
My kids don't even care about the price. I'm telling you, they're going into English. They're going into period 5 on a Thursday in English with holes in their trousers, bro.
Listen, when people
like year 7 versus year 8 El Clasico and that, you know,
El Clasico on the grass.
Listen. I know to end this too, but when people say stupid points, I have to come back here. What is relevant if a team finishes 17th? If they finish 10th, cool. We finished 4th in the league. Of course, maybe we spoke about more than them. Makes no sense.
With the high socks.
We move, innit?
The top 10 fixes.
I'm telling you, Wallabies are the Ben 10 socks, fam.
Fam, I'm gonna cry. The Wallabies.
The Wallabies.
Man. Tucked in laces is crazy.
Tucked in, I'm telling you, bro, holes in the school trousers, bro. Knees planted on concrete, bro. With the Ben 10 socks, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's funny.
It's Kerkez though, man. All that money to do all that.
Oh, crazy. Bro. Look, people.
Hey, if you think it's not gonna work, just say it.
By the way, people, this is our Discord. It's in the chat right now. We there's very good group of us, 300 of us, in there at the moment. So please, if you want to join, you can download the Discord app. It's free. People should know it by now. Don't worry, it's not toxic. I promise. Only sometimes. So yeah, maybe I just went back on my word. You can also subscribe to everyone else here. Make sure you get this to 400 likes. Last final push if you don't mind. We're definitely going to be back later on as well. Big up for everyone tuning in. We've got halftime hooks on the way to 10K. We've got Big Six Bunts on the way for 20K and Ches as well on the move. So, but does anyone got anything else to quickly say?
Pray for me, man. I need to recover. Pray for me.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You're a big man.
Feel bad.
Do you know what I mean?
Feel bad, man.
Yeah. Just gonna get redirected to Cass, my stream, and then we're gonna go over to Monts afterwards as well, real quick. So if you want to go narrate that up, then love. Other than that, yeah.